Now, this year we've covered a wide variety of subjects, from politics, te ao Māori, sports and entertainment. Some stories made us laugh, some made us cry, sometimes we got angry, and a lot of them made us learn something new. Now, we have our regular media commentator, as I mentioned, Willie Jackson, who's joined by former MPs Claudette Hauiti, Tau Henare and Hone Harawira. So let's start with a review of politics. Bit boring. That could have been 2015 in politics, even 2 years out from a general election. But it kicked off with a party for the who's who of all parties, and quickly it was Māori who were making things interesting. Reporter Yvonne Tahana takes a look back at the year that was politics.
It was a party at Shane Jones's place this past Waitangi.
Yeah, ka pai, mate.
He claimed he wasn't a sellout but traded the Labour Party for a new role with the government as a roving economic ambassador across the Pacific. Another Ngāpuhi son went on to make his opponent look like an apprentice.
Change representation. Get a voice.
Winston Peters galloped off with the Northland electorate held by National for donkey's years, proving you're never too old to be in the game.
Anyway, good luck for up and coming. Yeah, best of British. Excellent.
It was an embarrassing loss for National, who spent the year selling another likely dud, flying a new flag.
The whole process is really about engagement and people having a chance to visualise it and see whether any one of these speaks to them more about the future of the country.
At the cost of $26 million, a costly exercise.
There were plenty of empty seats at today's flag hui in Auckland. We counted 11 people at the start.
But moaning on social media got another flag added.
Red Peak is going to be such an outside contender that it's going to make the four look kind of stupid anyway. That's how I see it.
Beneficiaries got a pay rise.
Te tino whakaaro, ko te hunga rawakore, ka noho rawakore tonu, aha kua ka whiwhi rātou te rua tekau mārima tāra, iti noa iho ki ngā hia kei Wainganui ngā whānau pohara.
Ētahi o ngā minita, kāre rātou I whai hua I roto I tēnei tāhua pūtea. Ko waiho ētahi atu o ngā take ki te taha, kia riru I a tātou I tēnei, mo te pēnihana. Nā reira, he me nui tēnā kia mātou, e hara I te me paku.
But child poverty advocates said it wasn't enough.
Outside Sky City, anti-poverty protesters were angry.
You know, it's a bit disappointing that they're protesting, because at one level you think that they would actually just reflect on the fact that this is the first government to raise benefits for 43 years.
Auckland house prices kept skyrocketing.
The average rental cost for a 4-bedroom home in Auckland is $617 a week.
But increasingly, Māori are turning into property developers.
Waimahia is being built by a 4 developers partnership, including 2 charitable organisations, the Māori Trustee and Auckland's 13 iwi, ngā mana whenua o Tamaki Makaurau.
Papakainga initiatives are on the rise.
Anei te tauira mena ka kite mai ai te āhutango ngā whare nei. Ka tae tētahi, hari te mea rūnanga, hengari he tarati, whānau tonu, e whakatū I tō rātou ake rōpū, kia tae ai rātou te whakatinana I o rātou wawata. He moni kei ko, ki tiku nātu ai rātou tērā moni, whakakau hia, anei te whakatinana tanga o te moi a.
Māori gained another MP.
He hāhou ka whakauru ki te rōpū kākāriki. Mo te wātuatahi tūtakitaki ai te whānau MARAMA DAVIDSON ki tōna whānau pāremata me tō rātou te tiro whakatūpato.
For me, it's about being a Māori woman with a kaupapa Māori perspective on political issues.
And while Kelvin Davis might have been flipping burgers at the beginning of the year, by the end of it he was Labour's big cheese. scrapping with the Prime Minister over deportees.
Mr Davis, if you want to put yourself on the side of sex offenders, go ahead, my son, but we'll defend New Zealanders.
The issue is the human rights abuses that are going on in the detention centres.
But scoring points on organised fight clubs at the Serco-run Mount Eden prison. He ended the year with a big promotion. But Kelvin's stellar year came at a cost to Nanaia Mahuta, who was stripped of her Māori development portfolio.